Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your brother Kapatazar from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, coming at you with another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And I'm just play this video. It's funny, but hey, these Edomites, these Edomites angry, bro. They angry. All right, they salty, and you're seeing America is just about to get more brown. All right, I'm gonna play the clip.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, all passengers. You are currently on the J train. Inshallah, we'll be at the next stop in 7 minutes. Alhamdulillah. Have a good day, and remember, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah.
All right, now they joking, all right, but recently New York, they just nominated their first Muslim mayor. I forget how to say this nigga name. Hold on, how you say this nigga name? I'm gonna go back to that. NY mayor. This guy, how the fuck you say it? Zoran Mandani. Okay? Zoran Mandani. All right. Which this dude is all right, openly Muslim. Trump threatens to punish NYC. Man, this place is going up, man. So, but apparently this dude got quote unquote elected. All right. And he's the first Muslim mayor of New York City. Now, if you've been following the trends in America lately, a lot of these Edomites are getting pissed off at the so-called Islamic takeover. All right. You see videos of Edomites pissed off in Dearborn, Michigan. You know, they be having call to prayer. All right. And all throughout their city. And in different cities in America, there's you're seeing an uptick of migration of Muslims, man, as well as other brown people, Elam, so-called East Indians, they're getting their numbers up. All right. They bringing all that nasty shit to Canada. All right. All throughout Britain, but especially here in America. And not only is their population growing, but there's some of the more, they bring in some of the most money. All right. They have higher incomes in America than a lot of these Edomites. So Esau's pissed, man. And again, it's eventually going to lead to civil war. See? Because when you look at it, so icy, ENT, they're mainly coming down on you Israelites, you Northern Kingdom Israelites, you Hispanics. They've even there's even reports that they've apprehended actual Native Americans, man, which is crazy. But nonetheless, the majority of their operations are clamping down on you Israelites. Meanwhile, they ain't doing shit to these Muslims. All right, these Arabic undocumented workers that are in this country, these Arabic illegals, they're not clamping down on them so much. Okay, these East Indians and all these other brown people, they ain't clamping down on them with the same vigor as they are you Israelites and you niggas. Nah. All right. So what you see happening is it's going to be some more angry Edomites, angry Americans, period. But chiefly these Edomites, man. All right. They're getting ready to be pissed more and more. And it's funny that they did this because it made me think of Back to the Future. There was a scene in Back to the Future. All right. The Libyans. Okay. When you go to Back to the Future Part 2, when you saw the future of America, you had this scene going on. All right, which the Libyans, they were representing Muslims here in America. All right, an Islamic takeover or an Islamic jihad from the inside. See, because again, with this government shutdown, see, airports are wide open, infrastructure becomes compromised. So America is more open for an attack from an outside source more than ever. All right. Again, you Edomites, your numbers are shrinking here in America. See, there's other brown people that are increasing in population. They're increasing in influence and decision making. See, once you let them in, hey, more and more start to creep in. And like I said, they poking fun of that, but before you know it, hey, you're gonna start hearing, call to prayers. You're gonna start seeing more and more Muslims in the streets. You dig? And not just Arabs, Hamites. Some dumbass Jake's gonna be in this shit. All right, but you're seeing a purging of the so-called whiteness of America. See, that's what you're seeing. And that's what's going to cause these devils to bug up. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, 31. It said, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. See? So there's going to be pushback here. All right. And like I said, you Edomites, you're outnumbered when it comes to the brownies. When it comes to the brown people versus the red people, you Edomites you're outnumbered. Your birth rates are low. Your women are avoiding your men like the plague. All right. They're rushing to get with brown men. I was watching a clip of this Muslim. He said, we'll take over America and not even lift up a sword. We're just going to breed you out. You see? And that's what's happening. You got these Arabs, like I said, these Edomites coming over here. They're breeding. They having kids. And they're using the system. You see? Meanwhile, you Edomites are getting the short end of the stick. And that's going to piss these devils off, man. All right? So it's going to be Edomites against, it's going to be conservative Edomites against liberal Edomites, because it was liberal. It was the so-called quote unquote liberals whose idea was to let these people in here. So once these people are in and established and begin to become more powerful, gain more leadership roles, out-earn you, out-birth you, that's going to cause these conservative Edomites to rise up. And that's what you call civil war. All right. And a kingdom divided can't stand. This is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. But this is Mark 3 and 24 in the New Living Translation. It say a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. See? A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. And this is what you're seeing with America right now, man. All right. The purging of whiteness, the emergence of brownness is happening in America right now, man. And these Edomites ain't trying to take that. They ain't gonna deal with that, man. So they're gonna ride. They're seeing they're seeing the decay of their country. All right. They're seeing that tall taps, Salakia, tiny tops, they're seeing that the small hats are in control of all of this. They're behind all of this. You see? They have strong grips in every arena of America. They're at the top. And so you Joe Blow Edomites, hey, they're just going to band together in the name of so-called whiteness. And they're just going to snap. They're going to start raising hell, man. You about to see Egyptian versus Egyptian. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So American versus American. All right? Like dude said in that movie Civil War, what kind of American are you? Because shit, you got birthright Americans. You got Americans of different ancestry. You see? You got Mexican Americans, Black Americans. All right? Arab Americans. See? Indian Americans. Filipino Americans. You have different types of Americans that are going to be fighting against Joe Blow Edomite. You're patriotic American. See? It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. See? All right. This is all what? Due to their policy. Look at what they've allowed, and which Tiny Top was pulling the strings behind all of this shit, all of this confusion, which is really Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai using the Tiny Tops, okay, to do all of this, to help destabilize this country and to push this place into a place of complete economic and political turmoil. You know, a country must be destabilized in order to lock it down. And this is where we at now, man. So just continue to ride, continue watching, man. Hey, keep your ears to the streets and your eyes on the prize. With that, hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, Shalom, and Abba Ball.